We have experienced lately an absolute darkness, an unprecedented darkness. The Mittel Rebbe in Nimmer Bine, in the beginning of the Sefer, that's Pesach Hashal, and it's Ois Yud. The Mittel Rebbe says that there's something that we are experiencing every day, and parallel to that, it's something that we are experiencing in the big picture before the coming of Mashiach. And he says like this: every morning before daybreak, there is an intensification of darkness. In the language of the Zohar calls it kadruso de tzafro, the darkness of the morning. That before the morning star, there is an intensification of darkness. And then the morning star breaks through that darkness, and then we have a wonderful day. And now the Mittel Rebbe says like this: it's the same thing in the big picture, that because there is going to be an unprecedented light, the Golus is there not to let that light come through. And he says like this: Golus zeho acherin shemisacher beyeser. Why is this Golus so long? Vaday haester godel v'otzon beyeser ze mipnei shetzorich lovei godel yeser migilui ha'er shehoye b'matan Torah. Because now there is going to be a greater light coming to the world, greater than the light of Matan Torah. We just experienced Matan Torah. We ask a child, what is the greatest light in Jewish history? And he will say, of course, the revelation of Sinai. Almighty God himself revealed himself on Sinai. Anechi Hashem Elokecho, I'm God, your God. No greater revelation that we ever experience. Comes the Mittel Rebbe, and he says that now coming our way is a greater revelation and a greater light than that of Har Sinai, than that of Matan Torah. And that is Vehu Bias Moshiach, the coming of Moshiach. So before the coming of Moshiach, before the revelation of that unprecedented light, there is an unprecedented darkness. The darkness doesn't want to let the light come through. And just like every morning there is an intensification of darkness and the light of day breaks through, the same thing now. There is an unprecedented intensification of darkness. Why? Because the light of Mashiach is breaking through, and it will. And that light is greater than the light of Matan Torah, and that light is going to be ours, as we are. As the Rebbe says so many times, the last generation of Golus and the first generation of Geulah, and the Rebbe said that so many years ago, and now it is becoming a fact, and our generation in Yirtzeh Hashem will witness that great revelation, the revelation of Mashiach, Tekef Umiyad Mamish.